Hello and welcome back to the Players' Championship. Let's get down to the live play on the 5th. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
It's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Setting up for this one in the second cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
That is a high quality shot. Got a lot of that one. And he's safely on the green. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That's disappointing. Putting for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Out to the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. That's a really nice approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This is a hybrid. This is a long way away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Ooh. Ooh, that was close. This putt from 7 feet away. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. An opportunity here with a par 5. That is going to work. This is about a 230-yard shot. The ball in the greenside bunker. This putt for a birdie. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
That's a good-looking stroke right there. Getting better and better. And it drops. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Now to the par 4 10th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. On the green, that's always mission number 1. 16 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh, almost. The par putt. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Not a bad line, this one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. What about the pace on that one? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now sitting at 22 under par. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That'll work there. Second shot here on the 12th. Beautiful shot.
Oh, that was a fantastic way to make an eagle.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 13th is a par 3.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Certainly makes putting easy if he can chip it that close. And a par putt awaits him. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's a score of a -24 as we head to the next hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Attaboy, good shot. This putt is about 8 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole. 10 feet remain for this putt. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, the putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right and the hole.
And it drops for eagle. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at 17.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Bite, bite. What a beautiful leave right there.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. A par putt tap in. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
10 out of 10 marks given.
And a 4-footer left. He finishes with birdie on 18. And a great round in the books for him today, finishing the afternoon on top of the leaderboard.
Cheers, my friend.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. That will definitely work. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Now this putt for birdie. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This is a 200-yard shot. That was so close. 5 feet remains.
This for a birdie run.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He's got this left for birdie. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Oh. And just to finish off the par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
That's going to work nicely for him. Well, that's the way you play it. That was really well played. This one from 4 feet away. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
This is his second shot. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
That was well holed, and for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
This one's heading towards that second cut.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the 6th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
37 feet at least to the cup from here, guys.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome. Par putt coming up here. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Awesome stuff.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
All right, we can work with that. We've got 15 feet to the cup. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Oh, this is going hard left.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. Short putt goes in for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at number 8.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
I like that one. 9 feet remain.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We've made our way to a par 5.
Could not be more perfect.
This from about 230 yards away. Five wood is the choice. Wow, that was almost a hole out. A lot of ground to cover with this putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Putt on the way and looking good early. Getting better. Getting better and better.
Oh, no!
Our featured player likes the way the lead. A lot to like about that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Really well done.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt left for birdie. Oh, I thought that was going down. He's got this one for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
And it's time to recap that play. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That's heading in the wrong direction. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. His second shot here. Didn't that look good for a long time? This would be a great up and down. Six feet remaining to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Hole number 13, a par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That's just inside the range. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course. Par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Oh, stay, stay, stay.
Well, for a while, I thought that was headed for the rough. What a break. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And a very long putt remains. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Here we go, putt on the way. Oh, that one is way too strong.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Teeing off now on this par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out, lots of water awaiting a wayward second. Don't you dare.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Second shot on the 16th hole.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
Not on the green, but really close. I love it. Here's the third shot. That one just rolls by. An opportunity to make birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Well, let's go over to 17, the par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people, who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water, good luck. Enjoy.
Wow, our leaders got it going today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Looks good.
Nicely done with the putter.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Here's the second at 18. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. Oh, what a shot here at 18 and a chance to finish with birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt would wrap up the tournament. There it is. Our featured player wins the Players' Championship.
Take a bow. What a performance.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.